Doing this job for the contractor. This whole floor here is roached, man. Everything's rotted out. It's an older build. I have to get some footage when I open it, but it doesn't seem to even have a sill seal that these joists were sitting on. Yesterday the drywaller patched this big area here from where roof leaked and the ceiling leaked. Got down to the floor. Everything just got eaten up. It was just neglected forever. So this is a bit of a DIY fix of what almost kind of looks like a DIY build by someone who didn't exactly know what was going on because they probably didn't watch this channel. Okay, update on the Nightmare. See, this is a newer looking dimensional, and I had OSB on it. And this pile of mulch down here, this obviously has happened before, and this was a repair once already. Maintain your house. Maintenance is way easier than massive repairs like this. Good Lord. There it is. It's demoed. All thrown out in the driveway, stacked up, ready to be cleaned up. Pulling measurements, figuring out my material. I'll load that up on the trailer and bring that out and start reframing. This is a disaster. This started with a roof leak. And this is how it ends. Okay, we're back at it, and I've got everything kind of cleaned up, dusted off. Alright, the original joist ran this way, and the original plan was to attempt to sister on to the existing joist. Obviously, you saw that went to crap real quick. But this way is a longer length than this way, by about a foot. So we're going to flip the joists and run them this way, because we're dealing with 2x8s and it's just over span. So what we're going to do is every other one is going to be a doubler, and that will make up for it. Since that's the pile of lumber we have outside, not changing anything to 2x10s or anything like that, we're just going to go with that and do the double up. So we're going to put a ledger board here and a ledger board there. Start running joists. Okay, here's some progress. Got my treated on all the way around, but they're all in contact with brick. So they have been put in as treated, and I've tap conned them. I think I'm going to double up all the way around because I need room to nail my flooring. You can see right here I've got none. So I'm going to double this up with regular dimensional all the way around. And that end and this end, I'm going to screw in big sleeved anchors to hold that, because that's going to be holding the weight. Okay, I'm still in my hole. I feel punished in the pit of despair here. But I now have doubled up all the way around. Anchored in with my sleeve anchors on these ends. Got all my doubles marked, my singles. I'm going to get those installed. I think I'm going to start there and work my way back, just easier getting in and out. So I'm going to probably get these installed with screws and then track down any more material I need, plus the hangers, the hanger gun. And when I come back, then I will fire up the compressor, nail everything with some spikes, and then be able to attach everything with the hangers. And plumbing, best I can figure, is actually being used, and that was supposed to be addressed by the homeowner. Has not been, so I will strap that back up and try to put some fallback to it when I put the joists in. Everything else in here is supposed to be cleaned up already. and it has not been. So if that's not done, that's on the homeowner, because I'm doing this for the contractor, and working to the contract, I guess. If this was my job, I wouldn't be doing it that way. I wouldn't leave it as an option. I would be pricing this in, but that's not how it's going. The guy wants to save money, and apparently he's going to save money by just not doing anything. So everything should be cleaned up in plastic, have this crawl access cleaned up, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so it can be done down the line, I guess. Crawl through there, drag your insulation and stuff in here. It's not on me. I hate to say that, but c'est la vie. Okay, day 3 of my nightmare here, but I'm completely framed in. I went through with the nail gun and attached everything instead of just the screws. All these beams are nailed up. Box joists are nailed into the treated box joist. So that's all done. Next up is to install the hangers. I got doubles and trust me, there's singles in there. I'm going to use hanger nailer. It's called a positive placement nailer, I think. But you just push it in, nail them up. Let's get after this. Hangers are all on. The long doublers that were actually a 2x10 to 2x12 hanger, those have all been cut off. So got a little tidied up under here, plumbing strapped back up. The homeowner actually came by and was impressed with it and was like, yeah, that's what I want. And I'm like, well, that's what you want, that's what I'm going with, because whatever, I ain't got a dog in a fight, I guess. So next up, get a few things squared away in here, get some tools moved that I don't need, and we're going to throw some OSB in here. Hopefully get this thing nailed down pretty quick. It's going to take a little bit of figuring because this is like a octatrapezoidogram, I think. Nothing's too square, so So of course I had the camera off, but I've got my scribe all figured out here. Pretty good matchup to a concrete floor there. Hit that one, and then 2 cuts of fulls, and then I have to figure out another scribe, and that wall's even squirrelier. So that'll be fun. But I'm going to throw these in, update you on that. bouncing. Can you tell? That's it. That's a kind of how to take an old structure that's pretty much toast and just get it rebuilt. It's right in that here it'll pass code because it was a repair going back to the way it was. But obviously it's not how you'd want to build a new structure. So just figured I'd throw together a quick video of this nightmare project. And now that it's blistering hot and humid, I'm a mess. I'm getting out of here. Catch you guys on the next video.